Our fourth day in Paris was spent at the Disneyland Resort, also known as Euro Disney. In many ways, this is very similar to the Disneyland Resort in California or the Disney World Resort in Florida. We just happened to come on the 20th anniversary of the founding of Euro Disney. And like all the Disney resorts, the park was in pristine condition with the topiaries, the shops all in the best of conditions. They had a really great parade that was going down the main street that was done in English, Spanish, and French at the same time. Just one of the characters from Ratatouille in the window I thought was really comical. Here's a look at Sleeping Beauty's castle, the one that's actually in Disney Paris. In the Disneyland Resort in California, the Adventureland entrance is a little bit more Old Western, and this one was done with a Agrabah theme. Getting back to the Sleeping Beauty's castle, I couldn't help but to take a few pictures of the stained glass windows that really told a wonderful story of Sleeping Beauty. Even if you haven't seen Sleeping Beauty, you may have seen Maleficent, which also has the similar story. And speaking of Maleficent, this is a really great stained glass of her. Finally, a tapestry of Prince Charming attacking and defeating Maleficent in order to get to Sleeping Beauty. And in case you're interested in reading the story, here it is in French. One of the things I find interesting about the Disneyland resorts is that many of them have differences in the way in which the rides are themed out or the entrances are themed out. This particular entrance is the one to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, whereas the one in California actually has a kind of New Orleans type of theme. Since it's very close to New Orleans Square, this one actually has the full-on pirate ship out on the outside, along with a skull that has a waterfall that comes out of it. Right next to which is Adventure Isle, which is another themed area for the kids to really get through, very similar to Tom Sawyer's Island, but a little bit more geared towards pirates. Another variance between the California Disneyland and the Euro Disney was their Indiana Jones rides. The one in California actually has you riding an SUV. This one actually has you on a whirling minecart ride that goes around a variety of train tracks and actually does have a loop-de-loop at one point. Another variance from the difference between the Disneyland Resort and the Euro Disney is the Haunted Mansion, which this one is a little bit more geared towards Old West. And in fact, they do have a couple of themed ghosts that are Western, American Western specifically. Then we move on to Discoveryland, which is also known as Tomorrowland in the Disneyland resorts. At the Disney Paris location, they had a full-size X-Wing fighter on the outside of their version of Star Tours. And it's a little bit unusual to hear Darth Vader speak in French, but it was really kind of cool. Also a statue of WALL-E. Then we got a chance to see their version of It's a Small World, very similar to the one in Disneyland in California. Something unique to the Euro Disney experience is Alice's Curious Labyrinth, which is a hedge maze adventure that allows you to go around and just kind of experience the insanity of Alice in Wonderland. From taking place in your own little tea party, to trying on the Mad Hatter's hat, to being a member of the Queen of Hearts Queen's Guard. Then as nighttime approached, we wanted to take a look at the park and see all the beautiful lights starting to come on. Again, they were celebrating the 20th anniversary of the theme park. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, be sure to look for more videos as they come out. Au revoir.